Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I was watching an interview yesterday, and that was of Shashi Tharoor. Check. And the interviewer asked him, "What is your inspiration for writing?" Shashi Tharoor, quoting George Bernard Shaw, replied, "I write for the same reason that a cow gives milk. If it's inside me, it has to come out, or else I will be in pain. The best part of writing is writing." Well, these were the words amplified by a writer, but as readers today, we can confidently say the best part of reading Reverend Father Prasahanth Madtha's writing is that author's name in right top corner of the page itself. It might be On Eagle's Wings, Padhanidhi, Pranshupala, Chakita Chitta, or our favorite, Valli Padra. The name itself is good enough to keep you glued to the books. And today we are blessed to be a part of this auspicious occasion wherein a Laotian family will be honoring Reverend Father Prasahanth Madtha S.J. for receiving the prestigious Kannada Rajyotsava Award 2024. We shall start the proceedings by invoking the blessings of the Almighty. Kindly rise for the invocation. Welcoming our guest is one of the greatest virtues in our tradition. Our students will be before you with the welcome dance.
Jam jam takita jam ta jam ta takatam. Jam jam takita jam ta takatam. Jam jam takita jam ta takatam. Ta 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 jam tajem tajem tatakataam tajem 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 jem takitajem tajem tatakataam tajem 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 jem takitajem tajem tatakataam tajem 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 jem takitajem tajem tatakataam tatajim tatajim tajem jem takitajem tajem tatakataam tatajim 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 jem takitajem tajem tatakataam ऋग्वेददिं पाठवान् यजुर्वेददिम् अभिनयवान् अथर्ववेददिं रसवान् सामवेददिं गीतवान् ऋग्वेददिं पाठवा यजुर्वेददिम् अभिनयवा अथर्ववेददिं रसवा सामवेददिं गीतवा मेलैसि उद्भविसि हुदु पञ्चम वेदा
On this auspicious occasion, we are joined by our dignitaries. The dignitaries for the day are Reverend Father Melvin Joseph Pinto, S.J., Rector of St. Elisha's Institutions, Reverend Dr. Praveen Martis, S.J., Honorable Vice Chancellor of St. Elisha's deemed to be University, our chief guest, Reverend Father Prasahanth Madtha, S.J., Miss Lucy Mariappa, distinguished alumnus, Reverend Dr. Melvin Dikuna, S.J., Pro Vice Chancellor, Dr. Ronald Nazareth and Dr. Alvin Desa are registrars. We request Ms. Shanti Lobo, the Public Relations Officer of this institution, to please escort our dignitaries onto the dais. With a round of applause by all our students, we welcome our dignitaries to this event. We request Dr. Alvin Desa to welcome the gathering at the very outset.
A very good morning to each and every one of you. In addition, I would like to wish all of you the warm greetings of the season. It is a joyous season, and we are adding some more joy by organizing this beautiful, meaningful program. It is my pleasant duty, dignitaries on the days and off the days, to welcome, speak a few words of welcome on this occasion. The prominent emotions today, as I feel, is a celebration, recognition, appreciation, and gratitude, leading to inspiration in this joyous season. To preside over this short and meaningful felicitation program, we have Reverend Father Melvin Joseph Pinto, S.J., Pro-Chancellor of this university and Rector St. Aloysius Group of Institutions. He is a leader with a difference. A leader who does not just instruct and send notices, but accompanies people, accompanies the other leaders who are with him. He is a visionary leader. He not only shares his vision with the others, but shares the vision of the other leaders accompanying them, and shows the solidarity in all the dreams and aspirations of each one of the units. Especially, he is very fond of St. Aloysius, deemed to be university. A warm welcome to you, Father. It is Oliver Westwood who said, "Recognition is the golden key that unlocks the treasure chest of human potential, whereas appreciation is that gentle breeze that carries the fragrance of gratitude to distant shores." We have with us two stars, two individuals who have attained great heights. Through their lived values, they have set an example to others. One young and another younger. Both of them are with you. Let me just welcome them in a few words. To begin with, Reverend Father Prasahanth Madtha S.J., a Jesuit priest for all of you, and some more information is yet to come. He was formerly the professor of Kannada in this very college, and later went on to become and served as the principal of this prestigious college for a decade, 10 years. Some of us, teachers, had the fortune, Father, I said fortune of working with him as a colleague and later as the principal. His tenure was marked by his creative, imaginative, and innovative leadership, laying a strong foundation and transformative influence on the academic and social ethos of these institutions and its campus culture. A rare blend of excellence in teaching and administration. I would like you to give a big round of applause to Reverend Father Prasahanth Madtha S.J. Today, we feel proud that he has been recognized and awarded the coveted Kannada Rajyotsava Award 2024 by the government of Karnataka. It is a matter of great pride for all of us. Father Prasahanth Madtha, we are grateful to you for accepting and consenting to be a part of this celebration. A warm and cordial welcome to you. May I request our rector, Reverend Father Melvin Joseph Pinto, to offer a green welcome to Father Prasahanth Madtha. Shall we have a big round of applause, please? Now, it's my turn to welcome another star, a distinguished alumna, Miss Lucy Mariappa, a global technology executive over 24 years. I just can't imagine looking at her that she has 24 years of work experience, 24 years of experience in corporate, public, and consulting sectors across 40 countries, with an excellent accolades and credentials in a variety of areas like product development, business lead, keynote speaker, and several others to her credit. It is amazing how she has reached such eminence in such a short period of time. It's a moment of great pride to all of us, and especially to Father Prasahanth Madtha. She was a student of this college during his tenure as the principal. He may be feeling very proud today that Both of them are going to be felicitated on the same stage. It is in 1986 that I remember we started admitting lady students into the portals of these institutions, almost now 38 years, which means around 33 to 35 batches of girl students also have passed out from these UG, PG programs. And I personally feel that the credentials and accolades and the work experience that Miss Lucy Mariappa has gained over the years because of her sheer hard work and intellectual acumen and the lived values of her family and the core values of St. Aloysius institutions has taken her to this level. I would like you to give a big round of applause to her. She deserves this as a prominent alumna, the best of felicitation possible. She could be one of the best passed out students, lady students she would be a star and she deserves this felicitation. A warm welcome to you, ma'am. I request our beloved Vice Chancellor, Reverend Dr. Praveen Martis SJ, to accord a green welcome to Miss Lucy Mariappa. I would like to specially and warmly welcome Mrs. Pauline Mariappa, Miss Lucy Mariappa's mom. Give her a big round of applause. She has accompanied her. A warm welcome to you, ma'am. Yeah. Dr. Soumya also is here. A warm welcome to you. Thank you for coming. I wouldn't like to say much about a person whom we have been introducing over and over again. He is our own man, our beloved Vice Chancellor, Reverend Dr. Praveen Martis SJ. I can only say this much for today. He breathes St. Aloysius Dreams University. He dreams Aloysius University. He lives Dream to be University. He walks and talks St. Aloysius Dream to be University. He travels, works, thinks, feels, imagines, and whatever adjectives that all verbs that you can use. And it is nothing else but St. Aloysius Dream to be University. A big round of applause to our own Vice Chancellor. A warm welcome to you, Father. We have with us our Pro-Vice Chancellor, Reverend Dr. Melvin Dicona, who has been a constant support and catalyst in the smooth functioning of these affairs of this university and this particular event. A warm welcome to you, Father, Dr. Melvin Dicona. Dr. Ronald Nazareth, the young and dynamic registrar of this newly created university, has been working tirelessly for putting systems in place and for timely submission of the compliances. And for this particular event, he has really given his support and guidance. A warm welcome to you, Dr. Ronald Nazareth. Ms. Shanti Lobo, the PRO of the university, and Ms. Shilpa D'Souza, Institutional Development Officer, have been striving hard to put this plan and execute this program. We thank you for your hard work and facilitation. A warm welcome to you both. We have with us the directors of various blocks. We have the deans and the heads of departments, faculty members, and especially retired members of the staff. Dr. Ivan Pinto is here. And all those people who wanted to be a part of it come with passion and love for the institution. A warm welcome to you all. Last but not the least, the final year students who have gathered here. This is a special day for you. We are presenting two role models to you today. They will be speaking to you, and one of them, the younger one, would be taking a session, inspirational or motivational session to you after the event. Have an engaging session and have a nice day. Thank you and a warm welcome to each and every one of you.
ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸರ್. ನಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಥಳೀಯ ಜನಪ್ರಿಯ ಮಾಧ್ಯಮವಾದ ದೈಜಿ ವರ್ಲ್ಡ್ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲವು ವರ್ಷಗಳ ಹಿಂದೆ ಫಾದರ್ ಪ್ರಶಾಂತ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಅವರ ಸಂದರ್ಶನ ಪ್ರಸಾರ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತು. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಫಾದರ್ ಅವರನ್ನು ಸಂದರ್ಶಕರು ಕೇಳಿದರು, ನಿಮಗೆ ಪ್ರೇರಣೆ ಯಾರು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ಅದು ಇನ್ನೂ ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬಲ್ಲಿ ಉಂಟು. ಆಗ ಫಾದರ್ ಹೇಳಿದರು, ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಯಾಗಿ ನನಗೊಬ್ಬರು ಪ್ರೇರಣೆ ಅಂತಿಲ್ಲ, ಆದರೆ ನನಗೆ ವೃಕ್ಷ ಮರ ನೋಡಿದರೆ ತುಂಬ ಪ್ರೇರಣೆ ಸಿಗ್ತದೆ. ಹಾಗೂ ಅವರು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಹೋದರು ಮರ ವೃಕ್ಷದಿಂದ ಆಗುವ ಪ್ರಯೋಜನಗಳು. ಕೊನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರೊಂದು ಮಾತು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಮರ ತನ್ನನ್ನು ಕಡಿಯುವ, ತನ್ನ ಬುಡವನ್ನೇ ಕಡಿಯುವ ಕತ್ತಿಗೂ ತನ್ನ ಪರಿಮಳವನ್ನು ಕೊಡ್ತದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ಇದು ಅವರ ಯೋಚನಾ ಧಾಟಿ. ಬಹುಶಃ ಅವರ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳಾಗಿರೋರಿಗೆ, ಅವರೊಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿದವರಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಭಾಗ್ಯವೇ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿತ್ತು. ಇವತ್ತು ಅವರನ್ನು ಸನ್ಮಾನಿಸುವ ಭಾಗ್ಯ ನಮಗೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಒದಗಿದೆ. So may I first request Reverend Father Prasahanth Madtha SG to kindly come forward and take the seat of honor as I call upon Dr. Mahaling Bhatt, Dean of School of Languages and Cultural Studies, to come forward to read the citation, please.
ಗುರುಗಳಿಗೆ ನಮನಗಳು, ಸರ್ವರಿಗೆ ಗೌರವಪೂರ್ವಕ ನಮನಗಳು. ಸನ್ಮಾನ ಪತ್ರ ವಾಚನಕ್ಕೆ ತಮ್ಮ ಅನುಮತಿ ಕೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. Saint Aloysius deemed to be University, Mangalore. With immense sense of joy and pride, felicitates an erudite scholar, an inspirational teacher, a visionary leader, a prolific writer and columnist, a committed, disciplined and compassionate Jesuit, and a renowned lexicographer, Reverend Father Prasahanth Valerian Madtha S.J., formal principal of St. Aloysius College and proud recipient of the prestigious Kannada Rajyotsava Award 2024. Citation. Most respected Reverend Father Prasahanth Madtha, we, the management, Vice Chancellor, staff and students of St. Aloysius deemed to be University are filled with a great sense of joy and excitement to recognize and felicitate you on being conferred the coveted and most deserved the Karnataka Rajyotsava Award 2024 for your invaluable contribution to the field of Kannada literature, lexicography and education. We take this opportunity to place on record your service to this institution as a professor of Kannada language and literature, and more importantly, as the principal of this college for around a decade. Hailing from a humble Hamara in Sulya in the district of Dakshina Kannada, you secured MA in Kannada from Bangalore University with the gold medal. You served as a teacher of Kannada in this institution and went on to take up the mantle of being the principal, leading this institution with a strong and upright vision, bringing several path-breaking and innovative changes. With refreshing and proactive perspectives, laying a strong foundation to a new, diverse, and inclusive paradigm and campus culture. We have been privileged to be a part of an ecosystem that resonated with your erudition, literary insights, and cultural critics charged with the right doses of humor. It was a pleasure and joy to interact and listen to your unequivocal commentaries on various aspects of life and values. Your prolific writing career in Konkani, Kannada, and English is a testimony to your expansive reading and reflection. Your popular weekly column in Udayavani, Chakita Chitta, has been a household name and incisive contemporary cultural and social commentary. Your versatility has been proved beyond any doubt in the dexterity of expression in your mother tongue Konkani. In your works, Kitana, Rataval, Valli Padrabacha Balsantle, and other similar works which have caught the imagination of the readers of all sections and ages. Your Kannada works such as Veera Virakta, Savira Hoogalu Aralali, Ninnante Nanagalu, Sanidhya, Pramshapala, and Gandu Rachane, Hennu Rachane on gender construction has made a lasting impact on readers. Your commendable attempt at writing an intimate history of 125 years of eventful saga of St. Aloysius College on Eagle's Wings has been a veritable testimony of your uncanny ability to retell the Aloysian narrative with your unique storytelling technique. Your foray into writing dictionaries resulted in collecting and publishing 10,000 Konkani idioms in the form of a book, Piccoli, has been an invaluable and enriching contribution to Konkani linguistic depository. In addition, works like Padanidhi, Dictionary of Kannada Synonyms and Antonyms, as well as Thesar, a thesaurus of Konkani synonyms and antonyms, have added a significant value to the corpus of dictionaries of these languages. Your immense contribution and leadership to various Jesuit educational institutions in the Karnataka province and the Archdiocese of Bangalore have been commendable. It is a matter of pride that you have been the recipient of the Indian Catholic Press Association Award 2008, Sandesha Award for Konkani Literature 2009, Lifetime Achievement Award by Federation of Konkani Catholic Association of Karnataka, Bahrain Konkani Kutum Award, Alvas Nudisiri Literary Award, and several other eminent recognitions and awards. As we recognize and felicitate you for your unprecedented accolades and credentials, we wish choicest blessings from the Almighty, a healthy and peaceful future with many more literary productions from your sharp and pointed views and words. Signed by Reverend Dr. Praveen Martis, S.J., Vice Chancellor, Reverend Father Melvin J. Pinto, S.J., Rector and Pro-Chancellor, dated 3rd January 2025. Namaste.
Thank you, sir. We request all our dignitaries to kindly step forward and felicitate Father Prasahanth Madtha, S.J., and this is a proud moment. All right, students, a kind request. Can you all rise for a while and give a standing ovation for a true stalwart and a legend of St. Aloysius campus? Thanks to our dignitaries, we request Father Prasahanth Madtha to remain seated, and we call upon the staff from Kannada department. Avara Kannada vibhagadinda illi ಅವರಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಮರಣಿಕೆಯನ್ನು ಕೊಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಅಧ್ಯಾಪಕರಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಮುಂದೆ ಬರಬೇಕಾಗಿ ಕೇಳಿಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ಹಾಗೂ ತುಂಬ ವಿಶೇಷವಾದ ಒಂದು ಗಿಫ್ಟನ್ನು ಇವರು ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಫಾದರ್ ಪ್ರಶಾಂತ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಅವರ ಬಾಲ್ಯದ ನೆನಪುಗಳಾಗಿ ಸದಾ ಹರಿಯುತ್ತಿರುವ ಸುಳ್ಯದ ಪಯಸ್ವಿನಿಯ ದಡದ ಹೂಗಳ ಮಕರಂದವನ್ನು ಸಂಗ್ರಹಿಸಿ ಗೌರವದ ಕಾಣಿಕೆಯಾಗಿ ತಂದಿರುವರು. ಸೊ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಹನಿ. There are no honey bees, Father, just the honey. ಕನ್ನಡ ವಿಭಾಗಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳನ್ನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ. Thanks to all our dignitaries. You can please take your seats. So Father Prasahanth Madtha got honey as a gift, but ಅವರ ಮಾತುಗಳಲ್ಲಿರುವಷ್ಟು ಸಿಹಿತನ ಆ ಬಹುಶಃ ಆ ಜೇನಲ್ಲೂ ಇರಲಿಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ. We are eager to listen to you, Father. Could you please share your thoughts on this occasion? Round of applause for Father Prasahanth Madtha.
Reverend Father Melvin Pinto, Father Rector, Father Praveen Martis, Professor Alvin, my student Lucy Mariappa, her mother Pauline is here, and Professor Ronald Nazareth, Father Dr. Melvin Dikuna, and all my professors are here. Ivan Pinto, my great friend, is here. Saumya and Shanti Lobo. My dear students, I'm so lucky. No other principal had been called like me again and again to be honored. So many times I've come here, no? Asha, so many times I've come here, and every time they'll give me a cap, shawl, and a lot of love. I'm so lucky, I'm so happy. Why they're honoring me is because I'm fascinated by one thing. Each one of you are fascinated. Each one of you has one thing about which you are fascinated. College student, you know why they are fascinated about what they are fascinated. I need not tell you. It's said in Kannada in 3 lines. And most of you will end up with those 3 lines. Avalu sikkalu, nodi nakkalu, iga makkalu. Most of you are fascinated by that, isn't it? Avalu sikkalu, nodi nakkalu, iga makkalu. Finished. With that is over. My fascination was from the beginning, from childhood. In 8th standard itself, I started reading Reader's Digest. Fascinated, one page was beautiful language. They will take quotations of beautiful usage of words in English and print that. Fascinated by words. It's a special gift given to me. When I see words, I'm fully fascinated. We had a student here, just to give you the example, young boy, his mother will come and complain, Father, my son likes snakes. In his room there are full snakes, it seems. Poison, not with the poison, ordinary snakes. He used to bring snakes to the class in his bag. There are no books. He used to bring snakes. And all the other students used to complain to me, Father, we are afraid he brings snakes in the class. His fascination was snakes. Then when I was in the retreat house, during sermon, whenever I give a sermon, one young boy will come running on a Sunday and stand there in front of me as I was preaching. He will stand and look at me. I was so much taken up. He's listening to my sermon, young boy. Others are yawning, but he is listening to me, my sermon. Second Sunday also, next Sunday also, comes and stands and looks at me. Then I asked his mummy, your son is so much interested in preaching. He might become a priest one day, the way he stands and watches. No, father, not your sermon. He comes and sees your Adam's apple going up and down. Somehow he is interested in that. So each one has some interest, some fascination. My fascination was words. I think whole secret of education is that. You know, I wrote that dictionary. Again, that's my interest. Thesaurus, synonyms and antonyms, collection of synonyms and antonyms, 1,000 pages book. I have about 200 words just for smiling. Nagu, kisakkane nagu, kisakkane nagu. Especially ladies, when they smile, they kisakkane. I collected 200 words of different kinds of smiles, laughter. About 100 words of different kinds of rains of Mangalore. About 2,000 to 3,000 words just for anger. Can you get anywhere 2,000 to 3,000 words for anger, except in my dictionary, which I prepared in Kannada, Padani. Fight. How to fight. Different kinds of fight. All of you married people should read that. Those words. So many options of having fight. All of you should be very well versed in that, different kinds of fights. And about love, marriage, is a fantastic book. And I'm the only one in this world, please note that, I'm the only one in this world to write thesaurus in 2 languages. Nobody writes in 2 languages. I wrote in both in Kannada and Konkani. Now I am busy with the bigger version of 1,000 pages of Konkani, synonyms and antonyms. Then Kannada department of Vidhan Saudha has asked me to collect all Kannada idioms. That will be 1,500. So many. So this is my fascination. Don't you think for us it should be studies, subjects should be fascinating? I know a student, there are 2 kinds of students actually. One student says, maths difficult, I'll do it tomorrow. There are some other kind of students with grit, what they call grit. Lucy has that grit. Grit means, maths is difficult, okay. Maths is difficult, I'll sit and do this now problem, I'll solve this problem. This is called grit. Students need only this kind of grit to do well in studies. Nothing else is necessary. That grit, let's see, it's difficult, but I'll do it. There's a sage who used to work, an old man, work in the sun, drying some things there. Somebody asked me, you're such a senior person, why do you work in the sun? It's hot. He says, if I don't do it, who else will do it? If I don't do it now, when else am I going to do it? This mantra is enough for all the students. If I don't do it, if I don't do this project, this revision, who else will do it? If I don't do it, who else will do it? If I don't do this work of thesaurus in Kannada, who else will do it? If I don't do it now, when else am I going to do it? This is the mantra each one of us should have. This only you can do it, nobody else in this world. But at the same time, we know how to escape. We are very skillful. We had a student absent for the exam. I called him. Why didn't you come for the exam? Grandmother died, father. St. Aloysius College that time had at least 12 grandmothers for everybody. Very convenient excuse for anything. Grandmother. I said, okay. Who? Father's mother, is it? Yeah, father's mother, father. Next exam also is absent. Why didn't you come? Grandmother. Grandmother died? You told me last time grandmother. That is father's mother. This time is mother's mother. Okay. That options are over, no? Father's grandmother, mother's grandmother. With that options are over. I said, next time let him come. Next time, same thing. Why didn't you come? Grandmother died. Hurry, father's mother died. Mother's mother died. Now, which? My father married twice. So 2 grandmothers. I have met hundreds of such geniuses in this college, students. Lot of ambassadors' cars used to park there, near that mosque there. They used to go to Bantwal and others. Every time I told the students, call your dad, I want to speak to him. He'll go to that place, catch a driver, give him 100 rupees. Please be my father today. And that driver will come. So I used to ask him, what's the number of your car? I know he's a driver from there. And once one driver told me, Father, these are teenagers, Father. You should not call their parents and all that. They come and trouble us there. Every time to come here is father of different students. So many students have come here to your office as your father. You couldn't. This was the college. Believe me, there's no other happy life than to live with college students. My best years are spent with college students, and my best years still I dream of. One is Payaswini River, which Professor Maling Bhatt referred, Sulya. Other one is St. Aloysius College. Dreams of St. Aloysius College. So, because that is the best year to be with the students, because they are genuine students. What was one thing I did to recognize students, whether that student is genius or not, you should have insight. One day one mother came to me with her daughter and said, Father, she doesn't study. Botany, she is not interested. Physics, she is not interested. And this girl, she was in PUC, as mother is complaining to me about her, she is doing like this. On my table, I clearly observed that. And even his feet were lilting, dancing almost. I observed that for 5 minutes. Then I told Mommy, we'll go out. Let her be here, we'll go out. I had an old tape recorder. So I put on the music, Rolero's Bolero music, that very nice music, Bolero. That I put the music. Then both of us went out. And from the receptionist, we have peeped through to my office. And within 5 minutes, the girl gets up and starts dancing. Ballet dancing, that music, ballet dancing. Going round and round in my office. I called the mother and said, look at your daughter. You want her to learn that boring botany, that useless physics, and that maths, I don't know, then biotechnology, then electronics. Has anybody used these subjects after your studies? I not use no use at all. I said, let her, put her in a dance school, let her learn dance. You know where she is now? Today she's in Germany, running a dance school there in Germany. Now you are clapping because I said that, or you know what philosophy should be about? Selecting, finding out the hidden talents in the students. You should look at students like aloe vera. Aloe vera is Saint Aloe vera. Few years back, who knew aloe vera? Nobody knew what aloe vera is. It was cactus. Nobody cared for. Uprooted and threw it. Someone came and said, aloe vera has medicinal value. Within a night, aloe vera became Saint Aloe Vera. Because somebody saw aloe vera is not cactus, it's something more than aloe vera. Something more than aloe vera. Now you have lipstick, aloe vera tonic, aloe vera powder, aloe vera soap, then fingernails polish aloe vera, I think so, I don't know. Everything is aloe vera. But imagine bonsai, Japanese small trees, bonsai. It should have been, it's a 60-year-old tree, should have grown, played with the breeze and looked at the stars, grown up. Now, small. A college can make students bonsais, small trees, decorative trees, useless, or allow it to grow, big trees. Find out aloe vera. That day I saw in that girl, that dancer girl, aloe vera. There's something in there. I'm not supposed to speak about this. I came for something else, I think. I came for my honoring me. So I'll come again and again. Thank you for listening to me for a few of these words. Thanks to the management, the Vice Chancellor, for the Rector, and all of you for calling me. I'm so happy to come to this campus. Because of the campus, because of the people here, because of the staff members, and because of memories. God bless you. Bless me also. Thanks a lot.
You know, there are stories going around in the campus. Whenever we lecturers are not getting to the class on time, if you are delayed by 5 minutes, nobody would ever come to the staff room. But when Father Prasahanth Madtha was here, even few minutes late, the students would directly come to principal's cabin, and they so badly wanted the class, just like you enjoyed his speech. Thank you, Father. This was truly refreshing. And there's a message as well. Next time, if you end up in Vice Chancellor's cabin, don't forget to dance. You might end up in Germany as well. All right. They say once an Elasian, always an Elasian, and whenever an Elasian achieves something, flourishes in different aspects of life, it is actually our institution which flourishes. And today we have one such proud Elasian here, and this is the time to felicitate another guest, that is Miss Lucy Mariappa. So may I request our volunteers to keep the chair of honor here. And ma'am, if you could please take the chair of honor. And I request our registrar, Dr. Ronald Nazareth, to please come forward to read the citation for Miss Lucy Mariappa.
Honorable dignitaries on and off the days, St. Aloysius, deemed to be university, with immense joy and delight, felicitates proud alumna, Miss Lucy Mariappa, a certified CIO from Carnegie Mellon University, USA, a board member, keynote speaker, and a mentor at Southern Methodist University and University of Texas, Dallas. Citation: Honorable Madam Lucy Mariappa, the management, rector, vice chancellor, faculty member, students, and all stakeholders of St. Aloysius deemed to be University, Mangaluru, have a great pleasure in honoring most illustrious alumna, Miss Lucy Mariappa, a beacon of excellence and innovation in global technological and business landscape. Miss Lucy Mariappa, a distinguished Chief Information Officer and a visionary leader, has carved a permanent mark on the world stage with her exceptional leadership, transformative vision, and groundbreaking innovations across 40 countries and diverse industries. She held prominent roles at top technology companies, leading the global product development for 32 countries, generating billions in annual revenue. Consulted at Fortune 500 companies, driving their business ahead, and then led large, complex organizations, positioning them as industry leaders. She has worked at industry-leading organizations, including the SAP and Oracle. Her illustrious career adorned with accolades such as CIO of the Year, Top 100 Leaders in Education, and the most prestigious 2021 US CIO 100 Award, which is a special recognition to the top 100 organizations in USA for their achievement in technology, innovation, and leadership. All these accolades epitome her dedication to advancing technology and business excellence. A pioneer during COVID-19 pandemic, Ms. Lucy Mariappa's leadership in transitioning a large Texas-based school system to remote learning within just 5 days stands as a testament to her resilience and forward thinking. Her efforts earned a national acclaim, including a recognition from US Education Secretary. Ms. Lucy Mariappa's journey, however, began at St. Aloysius, where she pursued her bachelor's in science, master's in computer application. Even as a student, her leadership was very evident. As joint secretary during undergraduate studies and later secretary during her postgraduate studies, she was instrumental in launching the first ever annual festivals focused on science, management, and women empowerment, an enduring legacy that continues to inspire the Aleutian community even now. Madam Lucy Mariappa, today we celebrate you, not only for your extraordinary achievements, but for embodying the values of St. Aloysius: service, innovation, and leadership. You are shining examples of how dreams nurtured within these walls can transform into global impact. May your journey continue to ignite the aspirations of generations of Aleutians, encouraging them to dream fearlessly, lead with purpose, and create a lasting positive impact on the world. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. We request our dignitaries to felicitate Lucy ma'am. Let's hear it for our guest of honor. This is an incredible achievement being an Aleutian. Thank you, dignitaries. Now we request Ms. Lucy Mariappa to kindly share her thoughts on this occasion.
Reverend Father Melvin Pinto, Father Praveen Martis, Father Prasahanth Madtha, Sir Nazareth, Sir Melvin, Father Melvin, and Sir Melvin Desa, and all the students who are gathered here. I still can't believe I am here in front of you. I used to be one of you sitting here not too long ago, but 24 to 27 years ago. To be here right from there is a huge honor, and thank you so much for the opportunity to be invited, for the opportunity to share this dais with you, and above all, an incredible honor to be felicitated with such a great felicitation and function, and to be felicitated by your principal that you used to fear the most. And what an honor it is to be with him while he is getting felicitated and celebrated. I said fear the most, but fear the most with respect, not in a bad way, in a great way. Every time he walked, we had respect and we would stand up. He was a man who commanded respect, not because he tried to, but because he earned a great deal of respect just by the students with everything that he did for us. I have great memories of St. Aloysius College, and to be back here, I was here back 3 years ago as well and did a talk along with my husband, as we both are business and technology executives from US. Today is a great celebration to be back, to be on the dais with these dignitaries that I used to sit there and admire, and then to be with Father Madtha as he's sharing, and as we celebrate his Rajasava Award. What an honor to be that student, to jump in joy and dance as my professor is getting celebrated. So please join with me to celebrate my professor, my principal, one more time. Thank you, Father Prasahanth Madtha. And again, thank you for the huge honor of this celebration. It is very humbling, and I hope this drives an inspiration for each and every one of you, because I would like to be here next time, and I want to see you being felicitated. I want to see, more of you in the world stage. I want to see more of you as performers, as being celebrated for what you bring on to change the world. Not just make a difference, not just make an impact, but change the world. So thank you so much. I know we have another session where I will delve into it deeper, but I have great appreciation for this awesome celebration. Thank you. And students, thank you so much for this honor.
Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am will be addressing us on the topic being future ready. That will be followed after this particular event. A couple of months ago, when there was an intercollegiate event happening at this campus, and one of the visitors, the student from other college, he was interacting with one of our student council members. And he could see that the student from other college, that there's a buzz in the campus and most of our students are running around every time. So he asked one question, do you get some time for relaxation at this campus? And our student council member aptly replied, at Aloysius, relaxation means change of work. And that is because of the visionary ideas of our leader, our Vice Chancellor. We would now like to request our Vice Chancellor to share his thoughts on this occasion.
Respected Reverend Father Melvin Pinto, Rector and Pro-Chancellor of St. Aloysius deemed to be University, Honorable Rajyotsava Awardee, Reverend Father Prasahanth Madtha, that's the celebration that we are here today, and also Miss Lucy Mariappa, another young, leading, distinguished alumna of St. Aloysius, Dr. Alvin Desa, the Registrar, Dr. Ronald Nazareth, the Registrar, Reverend Dr. Melvin Dicuna, the Pro Vice Chancellor, the parents of Miss Lucy Mariappa, mother Miss Pauline Mariappa, and sister Dr. Saumya, and all the dignitaries, Dr. Ivan, my professor. Here also there are my professors, and my dear members of the faculty and my dear students. What a celebration. This is what St. Aloysius is. Always celebrates the passion and also fascination. I think that is what is very important for us. It's not earning degrees or being placed somewhere, rather being passionate in what you do. And that is what I think Father Prasahanth Madtha is all about, and also Lucy Mariappa. When he was talking about the children coming to him and Adam's apple, I had this very interesting also one incident when I was getting a little whiter. Today I'm happy, I've become more white. But I was in the process of getting whiter, I had a lot of difficulties. And one child, I had gone to a house, and she was so fascinated. She would look at her father's skin and look at my skin. There's something different. She would touch my skin, run there and touch his skin and come and say, this is different. And come and ask me why this is different. And I would draw her to another imagination, why it is different, and all sorts of things. This is what is passion and fascination. This is what we want you all to become. Today, not, as Father said, follow what your parents say or what your teachers say, but what your inner voice says. And that is where there is no more work, it's only love and a passion. And you will be happy, the world will be happy, and we can contribute immensely to the world. I don't want to talk too much today. I would like to congratulate Father Prasahanth Madtha. It's been a great inspiration to me personally. My teacher, he taught me here. I was doing my BSc value education classes. What an interesting classes those were. And we were really enjoying those classes. And today I'm so honored that he's given this honor. And his writings are very, very interesting. When I was a small child itself, I was in fascination. I didn't know he was a priest. He wouldn't write there. He would say, Prasahanth Madtha. My father was a great reader. So we had his books, Kitala. So I had read Kitala when I was a small child. I wanted to see this man. I didn't know who he was, where he was. Finally to know that he's a Jesuit and we are companion today. What an honor. From those days to now, to know that this person was so fascinating. The Kitala was his first book when he was just a student of philosophy. Isn't it, Father? Young student, he had written this book, and what a fascinating book it is. Each page, each write-up is so different as a young student, and it sparks, different kinds of sparks. And later on he writes the humor. Another one is Chakita Chitta, is great philosophy. Another book he has written for the teachers, how to teach. I remember in a class he says, there are different kinds of students. If there's a student who is creating problem, if you remove him, there's another student who comes with a similar kind of a setup. So how do you manage them? So I have given, Father, your books to all faculty members here, many others, and they are really remembering the philosophy behind that book. I have read at least 3-4 times, and I want to read more and more. Each time you read his book, it's kind of a philosophy there. A man with philosophy and a lot of depth that we can understand something for life. We are celebrating his life today. Father, we are completely inspired, and I'm sure all of us would do something like what you did, coming through your heart. And similarly with your student, Miss Lucy Mariappa, we are so honored, so privileged to have her here today. And when I heard that she is in India, she is in Mangalore, we said, why not come and celebrate and also listen to her inspiration, story, and what she is today. These are all guiding principle of St. Aloysius. Let us celebrate. Once again, congratulations to Miss Lucy Mariappa and to your wonderful family, your mother and your sister. I met her brother also, is an IFS officer. He is serving in Mangalore, and a great family. We are really honored to have such a wonderful family and great inspiration coming from your family and you especially towards St. Aloysius. Congratulations to you, and let's all wonderfully celebrate this event. Thank you. God bless us.
in all our endeavors. We are well supported and guided by Father Melvin Pinto, Rector of St. Aloysius Institution. Father, may I request you to make your presidential remarks.
Good morning to you all. Dear Reverend Father Prasahanth Madtha, my teacher of Kannada, I don't blame him for the Kannada that I do not know. But then Father Miss Lucy Mariappa, our guest of the day, Father Praveen Martis, our Vice Chancellor, Dr. Ronald Nazareth, Dr. Holwyn Dessa, and Father Melvin, the members of the faculty. Most importantly, we have got the parents and mother of Miss Lucy Mariappa, Mrs. Pauline, and Dr. Soumya, and all you dear students. I'm really impressed and I'm so happy that I'm on this days presiding over this function while Father Prasahanth Madtha is being felicitated. When he was a teacher, I remember him when I was in my degree classes. He was teaching us Kannada, and if at all my Kannada knowledge is not that good, it's not because of him, it's because I think I too was lost watching the Adam's Apple. But definitely whatever his lesson, he put his heart and soul into it. Especially when it came to Kannada poetry, we found him lost in that poetry. Actually, most of our Kannada professors were like that, but especially Father Prasahanth was like that. It gave us some interest that we have to learn Kannada, and we were automatically drawn into it. That was the passion that he had. And I think that passion led him to write the thesaurus, the dictionaries, and so much of work that has gone, a very, very meticulous work. You can't afford to make a single mistake in your writings. And all that, and most especially, which was always already referred to, I'm not going to go too much into it, the writings, whether it is Kital or Piccoli and then Chakita Chitta, mostly Chakita Chitta, the Kannada was really, really high. You have to keep the dictionary close by to refer when you read the Chakita Chitta. But you go by the title itself. What he tried to communicate was that Chakita Chitta, as I understand, is very sharpened kind of a mind, or conscience. So you would look at a simple thing and still feel fascinated by it. For you and me, I look at a rosebud or a leaf, nothing would occur. But for him, something of a philosophy that flows from that. You see an event and give up and forget about it, but for him you can bring about so many reflections. I think that kind of passionate living and reflecting on everything that you do and see and watch and observe, I suppose it makes a big difference to life. And I'm sure we will take that lesson from you, Father Prasahanth. I'm deeply honored and humbled, I should say, to be present here before you, to honor you. And may God grant you that good health to continue writing many more things that flow. Our MC Manoj referred to the cow that cannot help but give the milk. So it's something like that. I know it. You cannot but write. And I would like to pray God that He blesses you with that health to keep writing and enriching the lives of many others. I met Miss Lucy Mariappa, a proud alumna, a year ago when she walked into my office. A great personality, but with utter simplicity. When she came into my office and started sharing about her life and what things are going on. And she most importantly remembered her college days. And she says everything happened here, it began here. And those beautiful dreams that she built were started here. I suppose you all can take a cue from that, saying we can, as she said, it is not just doing something and making a difference, not only having an impact, but to change the world. To speak about a change, I think it is a tremendous thing that you can achieve. If you were to go on thinking about it, how to do it, you will also discover your aloe veras, as the aloe vera that Father Prasahanth referred to. Something special that you can give, you can contribute. And I'm sure it is there in many, many of you. And Lucy, thanks for coming. You have been an inspiration, and as Father Praveen mentioned, Mr. Anthony, your brother, also walked in, and with that simplicity as a big forest officer, but then still that simplicity. And I salute that great mother also, Paul Mariappa. With great difficulty you have brought up your children, and I'm sure your husband also was a police officer, who also definitely gave you all such kind of a impact in life to make Dr. Soumya, someday you will be honored. So let it be in the family, and we wish that experience. See, it's not that it was a bed of roses for them. Mind you, they had to face a lot of difficulties in life, struggles in life. And with all those struggles, they could overcome those struggles and fight against everything and reach this position. It was not easy. And that makes the journey even more beautiful. I suppose those adversities that you all faced makes life more meaningful for you today. And that is the beauty of it. So those of you who think you've got difficulties and struggles, have to travel a lot, have to do this, have to do that, don't worry about those things. Keep aiming at the stars, and you'll at least land up on the treetops. May God bless us all. Thank you.
Many hands and hearts have come together to make this program a success. Father Melvin Dikuna SJ, our Pro Vice Chancellor, will now propose the vote of thanks.
Father Prasahanth mentioned botany is boring, physics is useless, and maths is something else. Aloe vera comes under botany only. Also, this Lakshmana phala, Sita phala, and other phalas also comes under botany. And in biotechnology, we say what way we can make the useless things useful by the process of bioprospecting. So today, what you consider as useless, tomorrow can be very useful. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone who are gathered here. One thing what I liked in Father, what he mentioned is, you start reading, then you will start writing. I think he said in the 8th standard only, he started reading Reader's Digest. That is beautiful. Many of us have forgotten how to read except the WhatsApp messages maybe. So I think we need to read the books and other things also. Father Prasahanth mentioned about fascination. It is something good. What your heart vibrates or what your mind captures, I think that makes a difference. Dear Father Prasahanth and all the members here, it is an honor for me to express vote of thanks on behalf of our institution. And we felt this time is an inspiration for all of us. But for the inspiration, we need to perspire. Sometimes you feel, I remember in Loyola, pre-novitiate, where he was our director for a while. We would like to put on the fan, but Father said, put off the fan, because food is there, food has to be consumed hot. Afterwards, you put on the fan, that is okay. First and foremost, I would like to express my deep gratitude to Reverend Father Prasahanth Valerian Madtha, former principal of St. Aloysius College, an eminent writer in multiple languages. As he mentioned, Kannada, Konkani, English, multiple languages. And recently, he has received this prestigious Kannada Rajyotsava Award. Father, through your life and work, you have embodied the spirit of excellence and perseverance. We honor you not only for your remarkable contributions, but also for your inspiration you provide. As you beautifully say, if someone else can do it, let them do. If no one can do, then let me do. I think, I don't know whether I'm quoting properly. Not quoting properly, but anyway. if I don't do it now, when will I do it? So which means he's a very young person. Every day he's walking so much. Whole of Kaban Park, Lal Bagh, he has visited so many times, goes round and round. He gets inspiration, as he mentioned, Payaswini River. Even in Sulya bus stand, you will see Father Prasahanth photo. I wanted to capture that as I was traveling in the KSRTC bus, but the speed was not sufficient. You may not have seen that poster. In bus stand of Sulya, you will see that poster. Father, your words and actions remind us, true progress begins. As your words and action remind us, true progress begins with the courage to explore the uncharted and to resolve, make a difference. Thank you so much for your presence here, for accepting our felicitation. I also would like to thank and extend our sincere thanks to Ms. Lucy Mariappa, a renowned Chief Information Officer and a visionary in business executive based in USA. Madam, I'm sure that you will give us the more details in your talk as such for our students as you're going to speak on the topic being future ready and career prepared. I know only the prepared mind will receive the enlightenment. And you have gone through this process of how to get evolve yourselves through 24 years of process. I'm sure that our students also will be getting inspired. Accordingly, they can do the hard work to get the enlightenment. I would like to thank both of you for gracing this event and your presence and leaving us with the profound lessons to reflect upon life as such. One thing is, do what you like, what your heart and mind captures, do that. Aloe vera or whatever the other bonsai also very costly. I went recently to Kerala and so many varieties of bonsai are there, very costly. They are not very cheap as such. So bonsai can also be a business. So in the business world, anything can be very useless. You have to change the world by getting into the world of ideas and also inspire others. Thank you, one and all. I also would like to thank the organizers, our Vice Chancellor, our Pro-Chancellor, our faculty, directors, registrars, and all the students. Let us carry forward the inspiration we have gained today by these two stalwarts to chart our paths with determination and clarity. Thank you. Thanks, one and all.
Thank you, Father. That is what we call the GS